What's good, YouTube? It's Mello. Finally here with some college football 25 road to glory. And as you can see right here, I'm creating my quarterback. I asked you guys in the community section on my channel what position did you want to see first, and not a lot of people, but the majority of people chose quarterback. So here we are. We got TJ Moore coming out of Atlanta, Georgia. He's going to be a 6'4", 220-pound QB. Now, my first impressions, like, this is as soon as I hopped on the game, I started recording. If my voice sounds like kind of weird, it's pretty early in the morning. I was up all night recording videos and editing. So here we are with the first video of College Football 25. Just getting my drip right. I'm really liking the customization, even though there wasn't too much added. It's still pretty easy to make your player look pretty clean and crispy. So I do appreciate EA for listening just a little. They just listen when they want to, and I appreciate that from them. You should see some swaggy cleats in the game. Some of these are in Madden, but it doesn't matter. Like, the game is here. So I also did choose the 5-star pathway, but just relax on me. I got a video coming up in the future where I actually do all 5, so y'all stay tuned to that right there. So we ended up going with Jordan Lowe 11, 2 spats, rolled up pants, QB wrist trainer or whatever, and a long arm sleeve with the speed flex with the clear visor in there. Can't be wearing a dark visor as a quarterback. But here we are. The local reporter is trying to see what type of team I would play for. Obviously, competing for a national championship is great. Getting NIL is great, but becoming a starter early on in my career is a priority for me, so I'm going to choose that one. Now, different types of schools will pop up based off your answers. So as you can see with the second answer, they got 3 choices, and I obviously want to go to the NFL. And right here, they ask between new coach or prestigious coaching staff and new training facilities. So with all of these questions right here, these were my top teams. As you can see, we got South Carolina, Auburn, Michigan, Stanford, Iowa, Minnesota, TCU, Pitt, Arizona State, Washington State, Boston College, Maryland, and tons more, as you guys can see right there. But I do ultimately end up committing to the University of South Carolina. Now, I'm going to explain why I chose South Carolina here. They have Nick Harbor, who is probably one of the best, if not the best receiver in the game. He has 99 speed and he's 6'5", so I'm definitely taking advantage of that. But as you can see in our first game, I'm coming out here and throwing a pick against Old Dominion, not starting it off too hot right here, dropping back to throw on 3rd and 6. Game's choppy a little bit, but right here I get out to the left side of the pocket, hitting a spin move, breaking a tackle, getting out of bounds though. So right here on 1st and 10, I'm dropping back to throw once again, scrambling out to my right. I'm trying to get my running back to block. He makes a great block. I hit another spin move up the sideline, get tackled from behind, putting us in scoring position. And we do end up punching it in right here on this play on 1st and goal, rolling out to my left, throwing it to my left to none other than Nick Harbor for our first touchdowns of the season. Right here on 3rd and 8, I'm dropping back to throw, and I see somebody over the middle making a great catch. They do break a tackle, and they're running up the sideline right there. Great gain. Old Dominion did come down and score, and then right here on 3rd and 11, Nick Harbor with a great catch, putting us up 7. And then right here on 3rd and 10, the pocket kind of collapsed on me. South Carolina's O-line is horrible. I'm going to be complaining about it every single episode, but the talent on the outside kind of shuns it out, but I can't really tell right now. 2nd and 14, dropping back to throw, hitting a little hitch route over the middle. Then 3rd and 6 right here, I'm dropping back to throw this beautiful comeback route to Nick Harbor right there. And then right here, I'm going to have a Mahomes-like type play, rolling out to my left, throwing it to the left side. It's going to be a touchdown, but there is a flag, and you can already guess what that flag is, of course. So those points are not going to count. We're coming right back on 3rd and 22, delivering a dot over the left side. He's going to get some first down yardage and more. And then we do end up punching it in on that drive. But look at this crazy spin move, getting my first rushing touchdown as a Gamecock right there. Turning up, getting lit for the crowd. It's now 28-7. On 4th and 3 right here, I don't know why we decided to go for it, but I'm going to use my legs to get this first down and more. Should have been a touchdown. Another spin move, going to get dropped short of the end zone. But in our first game against Old Dominion, not too much of a great game, but we did enough just to win. As you can see right here, winning player of the game, 207 yards, less than 50% completion, but with 3 touchdowns. And my teammate told me that the fans are roasting me for having a bad game. Even though I didn't have a terrible game, I did throw a pick, though. So I end up getting on my burner account, and chat, I wasn't on my burner account. I was on my main account, and I'm defending myself in third person, and I just look like an idiot right now. So there's obviously going to be some consequences for me using a burner and getting caught. I do lose some brand exposure and some followers right there, but I do get my first NIL deal right after, so it's not the end of the world right here. So obviously I'm going to accept that to regain them fans I just lost for playing on my burner. They really caught me. But here we go against Kentucky, our first SEC game. I wanted to make sure you guys could see the presentation. This is beautiful. I've been loving playing the game so far, man. I've been having so much fun on this game. I'm glad that I can finally play it, and I'm glad I can share this gameplay with y'all. So here we are on our first play of the game against Kentucky. Got some RPO going right there for a little completion. Nothing too crazy. And then right here on this play, 1st and 10, down 3-7. I see no other than Nick Harbor streaking down the right side of the field for my first touchdown of the game, giving us a beautiful lead. As you can see, just a stride on this ball right here, delivering some dots. 2nd and 13, dropping back to throw, and no way, he's open again, beating 2 defenders on the double team. Nick Harbor, another touchdown, giving us a 17-7 lead. And then we got Raheem Sanders bouncing outside on 4th and 7, trying to make something happen, but we don't get anything to go. And then right here, I don't know what I was doing. I just threw a pick, and then my old lineman was down the field, so there was no way that was coming back. But right here on 1st and 10, we do throw it up to Nick Harbor, who gets us another touchdown. He's been absolutely killing it this game. Can't even be mad at him. 3rd and inches right here. We do convert. 2nd and 4. I'm dropping back to throw again. And who is it, guys? You should know by now. It is Nick Harbor. 3rd touchdown in a row. That 8-to-8 connection is going crazy. And I just wanted to prove to you guys I am playing on Heisman. No, we only play on Heisman around here. So right here on 3rd and 8, again, I'm throwing it back up to Nick Harbor. He's going to absolutely burn the defender. And right here, we activate the victory formation, taking a knee, winding down the clock. That's a pretty clutch addition to this game. So we're coming out 2-0, getting our first conference win over Kentucky right there. And my classmate hits me up after the win asking if I'm trying to go to a party off campus. No, ma'am, I cannot miss my lab. I'm keeping my GPA up. Student athlete, student comes first. Going to politely decline because we have an important game this week against LSU. Right here, I'm hitting Nick Harbor on that comeback route on 3rd and 7. And then right here on 3rd and 14, I get hit as I throw. So that's a waste of a possession. We are up 7-0, though. Then we come back down and get a pick 6 on defense, and they kick a field goal. So it is now 14-3. Right here on 2nd and 10, excuse me, I drop back and throw a pick right there. It's craziest pick. That was such a bad pick for me. So they end up having a pretty good 3rd quarter. You know, we come back at the end of the game, launching it up to Nick Harbor. No real highlights until this point of the game right here. It is 48-27. Dropping back to throw again, and he's just wide open every time. Like, he's literally a cheat code. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all boys got to go get y'all. If y'all are playing QB, bro, I'm telling you, Nick Harbor is going to be your best friend. He's literally going to be your best friend, I swear. Look at him. He's tough, bro. And I'm no glazing. We're going to get a dominant win over LSU to start the season 3-0. Let me know if y'all guys enjoy that QB camera, or if you would like for me to change it. I have gotten used to it now, but obviously in some of the earlier games, I'm going to struggle a little bit until I figured it out. But now as I'm making this video, I figured it out. So let me know if y'all like that camera angle or not. I appreciate y'all boys for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video. Stay safe. Love y'all boys. Appreciate the support. I'm out.
I was in the bedroom counting money, yeah. I was in the bedroom counting money.